If you think buying a $1 million house made you rich or will make you rich, wait until you see what actually happens to your money. To some, selling feels like a win, but the numbers often tell a very different story. Before we go any further, this is a general information warning only, not personal financial advice. Everyone's situation is different. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to help you think clearly about decisions most people make emotionally. For context, I spent 15 years as a financial planner, and for the last 6 years, I've owned and operated a 5-star rated real estate agency. I've seen the spreadsheets and I've seen the real world outcomes. And this story repeats far more often than people realize. You buy a home for $1 million. You move in, you build a life, you make repayments of roughly $60,000 a year. Over 5 years, you've paid back about $300,000. Most people stop the analysis there and say, at least I'm paying my own mortgage. But here's the hidden truth. In the early years of a loan, interest dominates. Of that $300,000, maybe $100,000 goes off the loan principal. $200,000 goes straight to interest. That money doesn't build equity. It isn't deductible. It's taxed. It's not wealth building. It's the cost of living dressed up as investment. And it's a lie, brothers. Here's the part nobody talks about. Property itself doesn't have a real value the way stocks or businesses do. It isn't indexed. It isn't benchmarked. Its value is whatever someone else is willing to pay. And it's largely influenced by debt and interest rates, not fundamentals. And who really profits from this system? The banks. They double their money on most lending simply by charging interest while you pay for your lifestyle. Your investment is feeding their profits. You're trapped in a cycle where wealth isn't growing, it's just moving from your pocket to theirs. Even if your home doubles in price over 10 years, consider this. A 30-year mortgage often means you pay back double what you borrowed. And all of that is dependent on the hope that property trends continue. That's not wealth, it's gambling on someone else's system. Now let's flip the scenario. Same house, same loan, but instead of living in it, you rent it out. Let's say it earns $50,000 a year. That's $250,000 over 5 years. Now the interest becomes tax deductible. Expenses, depreciation, and ongoing costs work with you instead of against you. Selling gives you a one-off payout. Holding strategically gives you ongoing income, time, and tax efficiency. Selling pays you once. Holding pays you every year. This is where strategy changes everything. Most men are stuck playing a game designed by the banks, making repayments that feed someone else's wealth, while their own future is uncertain. But with the right plan, that same debt can become leverage. The same property can generate cash flow, accelerate wealth, and give you options. I can show you strategies to pay off your mortgage in 10 years. Yes, 10 years instead of 30, while also building your property portfolio. That grows in the background. You don't need to hope that property doubles. You don't need to rely on luck. You need a system, a plan, and consistency. This is exactly why I created the Freedom Brotherhood. Most men lose not because they're stupid, but because they're impatient. They want the win now. They sell emotionally. They chase status. They follow someone else's rules instead of writing the story of their own game. Time is the real asset. Patience turns debt into leverage, rent into income, boredom into freedom. Property alone won't make you rich, but understanding the system, separating emotion from numbers, and building strategies that work for you can stop feeding the banks and start building real optionality for yourself, brothers. Are you stuck in this trap, paying for your cost of living while hoping property works out? There's a better way, brothers. Reach out to me and I can show you how to pay off your mortgage in 10 years, save you hundreds of thousands and grow your property portfolio, all while building a system that works for you, not for the banks. Stop chasing moments, brothers. Start writing your own story and creating long-term freedom. This message is part of our financial pillar of the Freedom Brotherhood. Each week, I deliver insights covering one of our pillars: mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, and relational, so you can grow consistently in every area of your life, brothers. Rise up, stand tall, and own your life.